Hello, welcome to Evolution Orange. Today we're going to take a look at the TeradataWallet utility, which is now being delivered with the Teradata tools and utilities. So to access the TeradataWallet, if you currently have the TTU installed, you will simply need to type the TDWallet command. And if you supply a question mark, or in this case an invalid command, it will display a list of the subcommands. So we're going to start off by supplying a password to the wallet. Before you can actually enter any values into the wallet, you either have to create a password for your wallet or a saved key for your wallet. So there are two different options when creating entries into your wallet. There is the add and the add SK. The add uses the password protected scheme, and the add SK uses a saved key approach. So essentially, if you want to access values that were added with the add command, you have to make sure that your password was already supplied to the wallet. If you want to access values that were added with the add SK, then you have to make sure that your saved key is established. The saved key approach, I feel, is more appropriate for from some batch processing or some automation, because you don't have to constantly supply that password. For example, if your daemon is restarted, or if you happen to restart your server, if you try to access values that were added with add, then the mechanism or the TDWallet product will require you to enter that password that you've established. So let's take a look at the supply password. Like I said, since I do not have a password on the wallet, I have to enter that. It needs to be at least 8 characters long. Okay, so now I've established my actual wallet password. And now I'm going to use the add subcommand to add a string called TDUID to my wallet. So I'm essentially going to store a user ID value in this string. So it wants me to supply my value. Okay. So now let's look at another command called the list command. LIST. You can see that I have a string value of TDUID in my wallet. Okay. So now let's take a look at the forget password command. Tells me that my wallet password is forgotten. So now if I type list, I can still see my TDUID, but if I actually want to use that value, I'll be prevented from doing so, and we'll step through that in a minute here. So let's once again supply the wallet password. Okay, it accepted my password. It knows that it's good. Now we're going to add another value. This time we're going to say TDPWD, and this time we're going to supply a password in this string. Okay, so now I've established 2 strings in my wallet, TDUID and TDPWD, with my user ID and my password, and then I can leverage those in a script to access Teradata. So let's see if we can do that. So I'm going to exit out of the wallet. I have a simple SQL script here for Boutique. I'll just take a quick peek at that to show you what it looks like. So simply doing a logon statement, we've supplied our Teradata system, and then if you look right here, you can see that we're calling out to the wallet, and we're calling for the user ID, and then we have a comma, and then we're calling to the wallet again for the password. we're simply doing a select session, and then we're exiting BTeek. So we'll exit out of VI and see if we can get that to run. So I'm going to call BTeek. I'm going to pass in my wallet.sql, and as you can see, we've logged into Teradata using the wallet user ID and the wallet password. The neat thing about that is those values, if you wanted to give this script to anybody, you don't have to worry about having your user ID or your password stored in this script. Or if somebody was able to access this script on the server itself, you don't have to worry about your credentials being stored in that script. So we're going to go back to the wallet, and I'm going to show you what happens when you do the forget password. Okay. So we've now forgotten our wallet password. We're going to exit out of the wallet, and we're going to run our BTeek script again with that same wallet.sql that we've created. And what do you know? So since we've forgotten our wallet password, we now cannot access those credentials or that user ID and that password string that have been established in the wallet. So the BTeek script fails. It says that the wallet password has not been supplied, and it does not allow you to log into Teradata. So that's an example of what may occur if your daemon is restarted, if your server is restarted. You will then again have to supply that wallet password to access those values. So now let's jump back into the Teradata wallet. And this time we're going to use the delete command. Well, first let's do another list. We can see the values, and we're going to delete TDUID, and we're going to delete TDPWD. Now we're going to take a look at the addSK command. We're going to add those same values, but we're going to use the saved key protection scheme. So we're going to add sk TDUID. This time it will actually ask me to create a saved key or a passphrase, similar to the password protection scheme where you're entering in a password to access the value. You will be entering a value to create your saved key or a passphrase. So now that I've created my saved key with my passphrase, I can now supply the value for TDUID. Okay, if I do another list, I can see that I have TDUID in there. We're going to add another SK, and we're going to do TDPWD just like we did before. Okay. I supply the value, and now I have my TDUID and TDPWD established in the Teradata wallet. So we're going to exit out of the wallet again, and we're going to fire up that BTeek script that we just used. This time it's not going to fail. It's going to log me in just like it did before, but this time I did not have to supply a password to the wallet to access those values. So we jumped back into the wallet, and we've gone over the add command, the addSK, the delete, the list. So the next two commands that we're going to look at are the change password and change save key. So the first one is change PWD. Wallet will ask you to enter the existing password that you currently have, and then it will ask you to enter a new password. Re-enter that password. Okay, so the password's been established on the wallet again. And now we're going to do the change save key approach. Ask for a new passphrase. It does not ask for the existing passphrase. And we've established a new saved key. So the important thing to note here is that when using the change password, it is not modifying any of the passwords in your wallet. I think that's one downfall to the wallet utility, is that you're unable to modify existing values that you currently have within your wallet. You actually have to delete those values and then re-add them with either add or add sk, depending on which version or which method you'd like to use, either the password protected method or the changed key or the saved key approach. So that was my quick demo on the TeradataWallet utility. I hope it is helpful within your environment. Thank you, and have a nice day.